And people be so mad, honey. Ooh, wee wee. The rates be made. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. We'll pull up this paper. Greetings. Yes, the devil's trying to report Aisha, but they can't do nothing. All they do is make me harder. They don't know. They didn't know. They cut the live. That's how. See, when the rats got something to hide, they hurry up and cut my live. Oh, when the rats got something to hide, they hurry up and cut my live, baby, off. Do you understand me? But see, now, all he done made me do was want to go get, hey, gorgeous, hey, hello, handsome, hello, handsome. I can't see, let me see above water. Hello. Greetings, baby. Guess what? All I want to do now is go get the laptop and pull up to see how much time motherfucking Michael Munson got. You see, that's what he made me do. That's what it make me want to do. You feel me? That's what I need to go look up because I'm sure he knows. You understand? Sure as he got him all, he got the credit for it. You feel me? But that's what I'm about to do. Let me go a little harder since they want to cut the live. Oh, that's how they feel. They sure. Let me go get this. Better yet, let me see what I got. Let me go get this laptop because I can't even pull it up on the phone. Give me a few seconds. They done started some shit now. Mm-hmm. They done started the shit now. Let's see how much time I can. Let's see where my charger is. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where my charger is. Because that's all they done made me do was go and get the laptop. Mm-hmm. They want to pop some shit. They want to think they want to interrupt some shit. Let's go. Hold on. Let me find this plug. That's the only thing about to say. 1 second. Let me bop. Let me see what the charger is at, baby. That's what I need, that charger. It's the only thing that might save a bitch today. But I can't find that charger. But let me see something. Let me see what this charger is at, baby. Cause I got 2 chargers for this laptop. Better yet, right here. While I'm talking, look at that. Good money. Good freaking money. Already plugged up. Let's go. Since they wanna play today. Let's go. I like actuals and factuals. Since they wanna play today. It's coming on. Ooh, all I had to do was look down. Look down. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and I like it. Let's see. Is we hooked up to the internet? Let's go. Because this is all they make me do. He should have stayed cool with you. No, he ain't need to stay cool with me because I was going to tell you the way it go because see my son. When they shot my son like that, I know what they do. I've been on what they did for a long time. We could have never been cool. He did the right thing. He did. This thing. He did the right thing, baby. Definitely did. I just unplugged it. There you go. He did the right thing, baby. Well, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all. We gotta look to see how much time Michael Munson got. Cause he's working and he's twerking since they didn't start it. Cause see, he sent, I know he gave, see, text just a little slow. Didn't know no better. But guess what? He told that boy. He told him. He told him. It's gone on 3 years. You still ain't. Oh Lord. It's gone on 3 years. You still ain't letting up. Never. Never. One thing about it, y'all can say one thing, two things about it. I'm consistent and persistent. Might not come as regular because I got to give you time to catch up. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know something? Gotta give it time. Time is your friend. Time makes deception reveal itself. That's what's going on here. And these people still blind. I don't know. He done bought all of this, so not mine. Now I'm about to look up Michael Munson because he didn't got in my business and he wants to report and all of this. Okay, he wanted. Oh yeah, see he wanted. Let me see. You go to my good little website. That's the because that's what they make me do. You think I'm gonna just get scared and get off the internet? I'm not one you can fool like that. You understand? He his mama. You heard me? Not me. Let me see. Paste the case locator. Paste the login. Let me log in. Let me log in. Log in. Come on. Don't act slow now. Let me find out. You know? I'm trying to act crazy and shit. Quit circling and log on in, baby. Come on. And I need to search for this case right here. Search by. Let's see. See, he should have minded his freaking business. Search by specific court. Paste the case locator. Here we go. Password already up there. Let's go. We want to go to paste or locator. Case locator. Let's go. Now log me in. That's what I'm talking about. Find parties. That's what I want to find. The parties. And let me put in last name. Munson. First name, Michael. Middle name, Dewan. I remember very well. hmm And he is the defendant. Yes. hmm And I want all of it. Search. That's what he making me do. Mm-hmm. Michael Dewan. That's it. Okay. Because I pays for what I want to know. Let's go. Oh my god. The dates. Just search him on up. Idiot. Let me just do a regular search. Still won't get technical. Don't y'all forget what I done told y'all, because y'all could go look at these rats on. Well, no, they be selling shit. You know, they always want to sell something and things. Search. So you TGW side or other side? I'm not on no side. I'm my side, right side, truth side. No side. We're not picking no sides here. I'm on the truth side, the right side, my side. Okay. hmm There you go. There you go. Don't come ask me nothing about on other people's side. Who? I'm grown. No sides, baby. Don't you pick none either. Because them people is lying. And them people is not who they say they is. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. I ain't on none of these sides. To me, all of them on the same side now. I gotta figure out what's going on. These people is out of control. One thing about these, she will expose the. Please let her. Please, thank you. I ain't got no holds bar for this. None. Mm-mm. Make this. Come on, baby. Search. Come on up. What you trying to do? Hide. Save search. Come on. Friday got the people playing with my account. He hate that I know how to do this. He hate it. He hate it. He hate it. Give out my titty. Um, case search. Case search. Find. Relax, my baby. I'm doing. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I ain't no relax, but I'm saying I guess. See, when you're in this type of setting right here, it gets very serious. Cause see, I'm about to show you and teach you how to. Mm-hmm. How to get. Don't let him fool you. I'm sick of him. Nobody. He's still setting up traps. Hey, where you been, honey? I've been cooling, baby. I've been cooling, cooling. How y'all been? How you been, baby? Mm-hmm. Come on, cause they won't play. Here we go. Business then picked up. Let me see where he at. Cause I know this boy done got his time all this time. They was holding this boy for dear life. They was supposed to be sentencing him since heck was a puppy. Let me see, 2024. Here he go. He just got sentenced May the 13th. No, that's not him. That's Oregon. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. I gotta look for him. He should be right here at the top. Florida, Northern Florida. 8/20/24 week. Munson. Um, Let me find this boy. Because I know this child got his time now, so we can see what this rat up to with the superseding life sentences and all of these things that he's still playing the same games about. Let me see, it's something I saw it out my peripheral. Let me see. Beg, what did I miss? You missed too much, baby. I'm looking up the case right now, and I ain't talking bankruptcy. We want criminal. That's what we want. We want the criminal information, baby. No bankruptcies. Criminal. Because one thing they can't do is hide these records. The one. But it's taking me so long to find it today. I don't appreciate that. Let me find out. Because I know he works. He works now. I don't put nothing past to be on. Here we go. This man still ain't got his time. The date filed March 23rd, 2023. You see all them threes and them six, three and two times three is six and see he making sacrifices and shit. To a swivel. He making sacrifices and shit. This boy ain't got his time yet. Hey Queen, miss seeing you so much. I miss you more, baby. What's going on? Greetings, Mr. Allen. How are you? Yo, he ain't got his time yet. Let's see. Something not right. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go ahead and look up what the world is going on. The case summary. Let me see. What is holding this man up? We didn't read the whole case before. Greetings, y'all. I do miss y'all so much. Y'all know I had to come in, because they sending people on them false missions for me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I said, they should have just kept it between them. He set him out there telling his story. What story? That was Yellow Boy's story. If he waited all this motherfucking time to tell, he was never gonna tell until the fucking rat bucked his ass up. Let me see. I want the docket report. Here we go. When is the last time this man went to the court? Because this has been a long time. See the rat? The rat might have to show up after all. Because this boy ain't got his time in a long time. Notice of rescheduling and not sentencing is reset for July 17, 2025. He been sending hella people off to do his dirty work. Baby, he been sending hella people off to do his dirty work. He been crisscrossing them up to make them sacrifices. And baby, he been lining their asses up to play against one another. Let me see. No rescheduling had minute entry for in-person proceedings held before. So this was April the 29th. I think that's the last time I probably told y'all something about it. I don't know what Frank Sinatra trying to say, but I'm glad you're retracting it. Who might be retracting it? Cause somebody watching. Cause Frank Sinatra won't say something bad, but he better say the right thing. As sure as ain't nothing but them rats. the rat gang, the rat pack. You understand me? Just know you're fucking with a hyena. Just know you fucking with a fucking hyena, a fucking wolf, bitch, everything all mixed in one. Just know what you're doing. That's all I'm going to share with you. Go ahead. Now let me see transcript of final rats and great. Thank you. That's it. You hear me? Go play with your boyfriend. Go cook your boyfriend some dinners. All you rats, packs, boyfriends. Um, Let me see. They say final Pregnal conference at Sir Michael DeWine Munson held October 31st, 24, before Judge Thomas, court reporter, transcriber, Rebecca email address. Okay, so notice to the parties. The parties have 7 calendar days to file with the court notice of intent request the redaction of this transcript. If no such notice is filed, the transcript may be remotely available to the public without redaction after 90 calendar days. Transcript may be viewed at the court public terminal or purchased through the court reporter transcriber before the deadline for release of transcript restriction. After that date, it may be obtained through PASA or purchased through the court reporter. Redaction request due July 30th, 2025. Redacted transcript deadline set for August 11, 2025. Release of transcript restrictions set for October the 7th, 2025. Into July 9th, 2025. Now, don't come telling me they need the right to come to court and not right don't come to court, so now these people going to have to redact something. What is going on here? See, let me see transcript of change of plea. This man is changing his plea. Transcript of change of plea as to Michael DeWine Munson held on November 4, 24. Didn't I tell y'all the boy got the man the superseding life sentences, got this man to plead guilty on his birthday, which was November the 4th, 2024, before Judge Thomas B. Barber, court reporter. What is going on here? So this man is redacting his guilty plea because he want to take that shit to trial, seem like he want to take that shit to trial. So the rat will have to come on the stand. The rats, TGW, Mike, and Sweet Pea, the ones who went all down here to Florida messing with this man, had the man all on the because that man was a sponsor for Cappity Cap. You understand? That man was the one who bought all of them pads and sponsored all of them pads and stuff all that stuff he was giving out at one time for followers, for subscribers and all of that. He think he's smart. He think he's smart. He's just a fucking kingpin of being rats. He's the rat king, the rat pin, the rat king. Let me see. Motion to withdraw plea of guilty. Michael ain't too dumb after all. Michael is not taking these superseding life sentence. So now this is the first time that I done seen somebody that this rat done set up. Now it's getting a little action going on because they're not crazy. Hold on, let me get to the minutes. Hold on. Transcript of status conference held there for no, so the parties have 7 calendar days. Okay, so motion to withdraw plea of guilty by Michael DeWine. Michael got some paper, baby. Michael got some paper. Michael said he is withdrawing the plea of guilty. See, let me update because now the video gonna go on because I'm sure the rat know this. I was talking about Michael Smart make the rat. Thank you, Mr. Allen. Yeah, Michael Smart. Let's go. Michael is very smart because Michael must got a whip. Oh, you know what? That's that work. Yeah, that's that fucking work. Because, I told my people to write Michael. I told my people to write Michael and let Michael know. That's what that is. Michael ain't no goddamn fool. Motion to withdraw guilty becomes now the defendant Michael Munson by and through undersigned counsel and files defendant's motion to withdraw guilty plea. In support, the following is briefly stated. Preliminary statement. Oh, y'all know I got to show y'all what I'm reading because y'all know I don't play none of the games. Y'all know I don't play none of the games. Y'all know I plays none of the games. And y'all see up there in the corner, I'm in my Pacer account. pacer for the win, you know. So this is the case number. This is all of the, yay. This man not playing. This man taking that shit to trial. Yes, Mr. Allen. He's a very smart man when it's all said and done. Looking for y'all a date. All right, Aisha. Business been picked up. You see, it was meant for me to go check on Michael today. All right, Michael. Show me you got some money. Oh, there go the date. There go the date. There go the date. There go the date. There goes the date. It says July. Where you at? Just saw the date. Hold on. July something. Where you at? Right here. Filed July the 16th, 2025. So Michael been on his big one. Y'all see filed right here. Michael on his big one. Michael! Michael, boy, Michael. You's a smart man, Mr. Allen TV. He is that. Michael said, Michael got that letter. Michael said, Okay. Preliminary statement. On the day that he was to proceed to trial, Michael Munson, still personally arguing foul about the facts, the evidence, the law, not understanding procedural matters, and the government's conduct in this case, entered an open plea of guilty as to all accounts in the underlying second superseding indictment. As more fully set forth, and there is a fair and just reason to allow this defendant to withdraw his guilty plea and proceed to a trial. So on the footnotes, they got the Honorable Court noted Mr. Munson's obvious oblivience in pleading guilty. And they say, see document 171 at 14C. What I'm hearing from you is not, yes, I want to plead guilty because I did it. I'm hearing from you all kind of, you're still second guessing the situation. You think all this illegal stuff happened. Okay, so that's the footnotes. So it says, in October 2022, law enforcement initiated a drug trafficking investigation into Michael DeWine Munson, Mr. Munson. In the several months that followed, law enforcement arranged or participated in several transactions in which purported narcotics were obtained from Mr. Munson. So when they say law enforcement, they talk about the rat. A federal grand jury subsequently returned 3 successive indictments against Mr. Munson. A, the original indictment, Doc 1, filed on March 23rd, 2023, which was several days prior to the April 5th, 2023 morning arrest of Mr. Munson, and what he asserts was a contemporaneous proffer protected conversation between he and case agents. The footnotes say, to aid with documented background information, transcripts of the following pertinent proceedings were obtained and docketed with the clerk of court on July 9, 2025. The pretrial conference, October 31st, 2024. B, the day the trial in this case was to commence, but instead became a change of plea proceeding, November 4th, 2024. And C, the sentencing turned status conference hearing, April 29, 2024. A 3-count indictment consisting solely of drug distribution charges on 3 separate dates of December 16, 22, distribution of a mixture and substance containing a detectable amount of heroin, distribution of 50 grams or more of a mixture and substance containing a detectable amount of methamphetamine, a mixture and substance containing the detectable amount, yes, black and white, containing a detectable amount of fentanyl, absent imposition of any enhanced sentencing. The highest sentencing exposure is the 5-year minimum mandatory to 40-year maximum that goes along with the 21 USC. Okay, some more footnotes. Munson. When I first got arrested April 5th, I did a proffer with Mrs. such and such, with the Mrs. Beckman agents or whatever. I did a proffer with them. She has turned around this year on that last second superseding indictment and charged me with the same proffer material they said they wouldn't use against me. So Michael not playing. Okay. And it says, be a superseding indictment filed on June 14, 2023, just over 2 months after Mr. Munson's April 5th arrest, along with the events of that day. And C, the now pending second superseding indictment filed on August 13, 2024, nearly a year and a half after the filing of the original indictment. And approximately 14 months after the April 5th, 2023 arrest of Mr. Munson and the events of that day. Several days later, on August 16, 2024, the government filed a notice of prior conviction under 21 U.S.C. 85. Okay, so let me read the footnotes before I go to more specifically. It says the difference, this is, these footnotes is serious. The difference in these two indictments, that being the original indictment and superseding indictment, are A, count one is now a conspiracy count with the 12/16/2022 distribution count, as well as its significant changes now becoming count two, beginning on an unknown date, but no later than on or about April 5th, 2023, the date of Mr. Munson's arrest, and includes conspiracy with the respect to two controlled substances, to wit, from the original indictment, the 40 grams or more of the mixture of substance containing a detectable amount of fentanyl amount in substance and identified in the original indictment, but modifies the 50 grams of a methamphetamine mixture identified in the original indictments. Amount in substance to 50 grams or more. This man, fuck. Woo! This is some serious business. The footnotes. Let me see the difference in these two. Oh my God, the superseding indictments. They're gonna hang the rat up. The rat. You got to come to court. Okay, so let's go more specifically as to the events of April 5th, 2023. Mr. Munson did not dispute his alleged trafficking conduct, and he elaborated on that purported conduct with the understanding that the conduct would not be utilized against him. Later that afternoon, on April 5th, law enforcement obtained a search warrant for 1407 Wickford Place in Brandon, Florida, where, according to the arrest reports, they obtained an excess of 2,287 grams of fentanyl and parafluorofentanyl mixture and just 210 grams of methamphetamine, which was immediately field tested and confirmed to be fentanyl and methamphetamine. As previously stated, Mr. Munson asserts that he contemporaneously proffered and should be protected from prosecution with regards to anything found at the Wickford Place location or associated place. Two of the counts in the second superseding indictment clearly, this is some serious business. And it's pages, it's like 12 of them, stem from the acquisition of narcotics evidence from the Wickford Place resident, confusing Mr. Munson. On June 14, 2023, more than 2 months after Mr. Munson's arrest and the acquisition of the drug evidence from Wickford Place and another nearby park, the grand jury returned with a 4-count superseding indictment. The superseding indictment added the charge of conspiracy with respect to the 50 grams or more of a mixture and substance containing a detectable amount of methamphetamine and 40 grams or more of a mixture and substance containing a detectable amount of fentanyl. With the 4-count superseding indictment in place, keep doing your shit, shorty. Thank you, baby. With the let me see. With the 4-count superseding indictment in place, Mr. Munson then counsel endeavored to secure a plea agreement. However, it was the policy of the United States to include an appeal waiver provision, which Mr. Munson. Come on, baby, get out of my way. Should do it. Which Mr. Munson opposed. Additionally, Mr. Munson maintains that he is innocent of any, well, I guess, drug charges. They just go to name it 841B1B or 841B1A charges. Mr. Munson would also retain and replace attorneys during this period. He would also be evaluated for competency On August the 13th, 2024, more than a year after the superseding indictment was returned and nearly a year and a half after Mr. Munson's arrest and the Wickford Place drug evidence being acquired and field tested, the government sought and obtained a 5-count superseding indictment. And then in the footnotes, Munson, I am confused about count 1 and count 5. I never conspired with anyone and never sold drugs out of the Wickford Place address. So this is where this is where they're coming for the rat, because the rat was the one who been to the man address. So they said a second superseding indictment increased the drug amounts in the count 1 conspiracy charge, added a third controlled substance, heroin, and added a count 5, more specifically a charge of distribution of a large quantity of controlled substances seized on the afternoon of April 5th from Wickford Place, as well as 1 kilogram or more of heroin, which Munson directed law enforcement from his detention cell. This evidence that was not located until after Mr. Munson referenced certain specifics in conversation contemporaneous to his April 5th arrest. Conduct that he understood would not be utilized against him. On November 4, 2024, the day Mr. Munson was scheduled to proceed to trial, the rat birthday, as well as at a time when he, inter alia, thought the drug evidence seized by law enforcement on the afternoon of April 5th, 2023 at Wickford Place and one other location following his arrest early in the morning could not be used against him. Mr. Munson entered an open plea of guilty to the 5 counts in the second superseding indictment. Wow. And they said a memorandum of law. A plea guilty must be a voluntary, knowing, and intelligent act to satisfy the Fifth Amendment due process clause. After a court has accepted a plea, a defendant may withdraw that plea only if he can show a fair and just reason for requesting the withdrawal. The fair and just standard is generous and must be applied literally. So the liberal rule for withdrawal of a guilty plea before a sentence is consistent with the efficient administration of criminal justice. It reduces the number of appeals contesting the knowing and voluntariness of a guilty plea and avoids the difficulties of disentangling such claims. It also ensures that a defendant is not denied a right to trial by jury unless he clearly waives it. The issues of good faith, credibility, and weight of defendants' assertions in support of a motion are issues for the trial court to decide. The underlying docket, including designations indicating letters written directly to the court from the defendant, reflects that Mr. Munson has consistently complained about the evidence against him. These arguments have been made in good faith. Arguably, that same docket reflects Mr. Munson, who at separate times has been represented by 4 different retained attorneys in this case, has complaints about the assistance he has been receiving from legal counsel. Mr. Munson, who vacillated during the change of plea hearing, takes the position that his plea of guilty was not knowing and voluntary, as he often stated in open court, including at his plea hearing, questioning inter alia the veracity of the purported drug evidence, the conduct of the government in using drug evidence he feels is the result of protected statements, and the government's suggestion that he is subjected to enhanced sentencing pursuant to the government's claim in the 28 U.S.C. 851 filing. The United States intended a plea agreement to Mr. Munson. He rejected it. His rejection of the plea agreement was because inter alia, he felt he was being asked responsibility for claimed drug evidence. Examples: stash house drugs, questionable DEA and FDLE laboratory results, etc. To waive his right to attack such evidence by direct or collateral appeal, and to waive any attack with respect to adverse determinations regarding the application of enhanced sentencing. This is crazy work. While the government proffered facts at the plea hearing, Mr. Munson, still believing that he is innocent and never having accepted the government's invitation to enter into a plea agreement, which required that he gave his best to direct and collateral appeals. Acquisite to those facts because he felt he was at a dead end and no one wanted to hear what he had to say, including but not limited to his assertions that he was not guilty of all the charges against him, that certain charges, particularly those stemming from April 5th, 2023, are protected from prosecution, and also contains fabricated evidence and or do not meet the standard as a controlled substance that is prosecutable. Should he not be allowed to withdraw his plea, all parties would have to go through the avoidable expense and waste of resources on appeals, likely remand, and the necessity of starting all over again. The United States is not prejudiced by the guilty plea being withdrawn. Off note is that it took 16 months, according to the government, for them to file a superseding indictment as Mr. Munson waited in jail. As previously stated, Mr. Munson desires to withdraw his plea and proceed to trial and make appropriate challenges to the government's evidence. The court has identified three core objectives of federal criminal PL. Those are ensuring that the guilty plea is free of coercion, ensuring that the defendant understands the nature of the charges against him or her, and ensuring that the defendant is aware of the direct consequences of the guilty plea. In order for a guilty plea to be entered knowingly and intelligently, the defendant must have not only the mental competence to understand and appreciate the nature and consequences of a plea, but he or she also must be reasonably informed of the legal options and alternatives that are available. Of immediate note is that Mr. Munson felt he could enter a plea of guilty and raise requisite trial court first procedural matters directly with the Court of Appeal. For example, it appears that Mr. Munson felt that despite being confused about count 1 and count 5, he could plead guilty and just appeal. Clearly, Mr. Munson did not understand the nature of the constitutional protection he was waiving. To be intelligently informed and voluntarily waive such protection. In the instance case, Mr. Munson cannot voluntarily waive something he does not understand. Likewise, he felt that he could raise for the first time on appeal the challenges to the drug evidence. For example, if he was persisting in his innocence to the drug conspiracy count, that he did not know of an unlawful plan and join in it, etc., he is misinformed in believing that he could raise it for the first time on appeal. A plea may be held to be involuntarily either because the accused does not understand the nature of the constitutional protections that he or she is waiving, or because the accused has such an incomplete understanding of the charge that his or her plea cannot stand as an intelligent admission of guilt. A guilty plea is not knowingly and voluntarily made when the defendant has been misinformed about the critical elements of the charged offense. In short, the defendant must have adequate notice and understanding of the nature of the charge to which he is pleading guilty. The fact that a defendant enters a plea of guilty and states at the time of the plea that the plea is being given freely and voluntarily does not necessarily preclude the defendant from subsequently challenging the voluntariness of the plea. The conclusion is there is a fair and just reason to allow this defendant to withdraw his guilty plea and proceed to trial. Mr. Munson respectfully submitted this 16th day of July 2025. Terrence, boy, you're in fucking trouble, bitch. You're going to sit on the stand this time. Bitch, you're scared everybody else to take a plea, but you're not scaring Mr. Michael Dewan Munson. The man, they see I kept up with this case for a reason, because y'all didn't know that big booty bitch was working and twerking, working and twerking and line them up, big bitch, line them up. That bitch thought he lined this man, but bitch, you ain't getting this one. You got that other boy, but you ain't getting this. You got Timothy and you got motherfucking Sean, but you ain't getting this boy right here. This man right here, this man, money is long and he's taking it to trial. Take that shit to trial, nigga. What? He gonna take that I told him take it to trial. Take that shit to trial. Take it. I don't know if you heard me. I was off, but take that shit to trial. All of my videos. Somebody showed that man my videos. I'm telling you, somebody showed that man my videos. Because I told him, take that shit to trial. Straight up. Don't fall for that. You feel me? Don't just let him get you. Take that shit to trial. No, leave me right on in because I want to see the next people. Let me see. I'm going down the road. Don't worry about nothing. Y'all know we gonna crack the code today because this bitch act like he ain't got no business. But this is big business right here. This boy, this man is taking this shit to trial. This is the first one out of all of these years. He didn't got that girl brother. He didn't got the whole, the 12, 24 people in New Orleans. He didn't been working task force after task force. He didn't took down so many. He took down boys that went and came back home. Like that fucking boy who be on here. I done did videos about all of this. I didn't almost forgot their fucking name. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's just how much, once I get it off of me, it's off of me. But Trap Boy Freddy and all of them fucking boys right there who he sent. Yeah, this man right here is taking the shit the trial is straight up is as he should. He's not letting no rat play with him. That man said he know what he did. He ain't forgot what he did. He knew who he did it with. And guess what? You're going to have to show him because at this point, he is from Brandon, Florida, but he is from Missouri, the show me state. And you going to show him today. That man not playing with you. Rat, that man not you gonna live up to your image on this man time. Believe this, on this man time and money. And they already gave it to him. They already let him know he was He with the and they let him pull it back. And he with the It's happening. It's happening. Oh yeah, it's happening. A first time for everything. It is happening. Ring the alarm. Yeah, ring the alarm because this is the first time, even when your boyfriends would tell on you. Your best buddies, your juvenile detention center lovers, when they wouldn't tell on you, when they wouldn't take you out, when Stone still had enough love for you to bust your ass but still save you. This man is going to make you come to trial. Oh, you think you want to be law enforcement. Well, law enforcement gets on the stand all of the time. You know, they live up to their law enforcement image. So this time, look like they got a cake baked for him. See, the tables always turn. People always get their fucking turn. And this time they got a turn for him. You're going to show your face in 2025. If you thought Diddy went to jail and all the people came and showed their face that testified on Diddy, you is not getting away. You even going to have to go sit on the trial, on the stand for Birdman too. Because you know you use tech to say that. So you can get, but I said it. And then you want to act like I'm so crazy. Oh, she crazy. Oh, she a witch. She a witch. Well, witch, bitch, you. Because, bitch, you got him to say it. And, bitch, you going to go sit on the stand and say it. Because you set him up. You knew what you was going to have to do. When y'all gave up Stone first, you and Birdman working together. And when y'all gave up Stone, you knew you was going to have to come back and give up the bird, the chicken, the parrot. You knew. No eagle. Neither one of y'all. Not. You hear me? It's more like owls. Danger. You understand? That's what's going on. Let me see. Bitch, you is going to sit on the stand this time. This is big business right here. This is big business. Actuals and factuals. Hot off the press. I know I wasn't keeping up with this for nothing. This thing jumped from April to July. April 29th. I think I had read it to y'all April 29th. The last time I did a video was around that time. Around April the 7th or something. I ain't even got to go to April 29th because this man here is say, take that shit to trial. Straight up. He's not playing with this rat. You know what he did. He gonna have all three of the rats go and sit up there. Let me see. What else you did? So that was the motion. That was the motion I just read to y'all. Then they got an unopposed motion to continue sentencing. Was entered on the 16th. So minute entry for in-person proceedings held before the judge. Let me see. Then oral motion. Then oral order granting defendants unopposed motion to continue sentencing as to granting oral motion to extend time to file response. The sentencing is canceled. The July 17, 2025 sentencing is canceled. Canceled. Cause the rag going to sit on the stand. Take the stand, big old bitch. Let's see. Sentencing is canceled. The government's response to defendant's motion to withdraw guilty plea doc is due on or before August the 6th, 2025, entered by Judge. Okay, notice. Oh, on the 17th, they came. Notice canceling sentencing scheduled for 7/17/2025. And then on the 18th, notice of hearing on motion in case Esther DeWine of Michael DeWine Munson 172 motion to withdraw plea of guilty. Motion hearing set for August 20, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. in Tampa Courtroom 14. Money talking bullshit walk. So seems like when people lie, time is your friend. Because time makes deception reveal itself. So just think, he's been getting along with all of these lies. It's been about 3 years now, just as long as I've been on the internet. And guess what? 3 is not a number to play with. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now, it's not looking too good for the rat. Because the rat got to go sit on the stand. And he got to own what he done told these people as law enforcement. Because he said it. He threatened Queen France. I remember he told her. He said he got the license to kill. He even told that girl on the phone. I got it on recordings when he was talking to that girl low and telling that girl what he could do to her and all this and all of that. I'm telling y'all is sitting with bona fide. Baby, that's not even a human or a person at this moment. I don't even know what that is. You understand? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I've been knowing of it for a whole lot of years, and all I know is it ain't right. I don't even understand. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about Lucifer grandson in rat form, though. You understand? Cause see, they said that Goat Lucy is bad, but this rat, oh my gosh! I need to look up, do goats eat rats? Because I just need to know. You understand me? I hope not, because people eat goats, but I hope goats don't eat rats. I'm gonna have to look that up for my own personal intellect. You understand? Because I'm trying to understand what is going on here. Michael Munson is taking that shit to trial. He's not doing like the rest of them. He's not playing. And then I do pay for my cost for all of those pages. Billable pages 13, and the cost was $1.30. That's 10 cents a page. I will pay for it. Because it's the truth. It's the actuals and the factuals. Let me see if they had any latest seals, because I already read what you did and what you told and what you I read. And I got all the actuals and the factuals. No, you ain't sealed nothing. Oh, wait, one seal, notice of rescheduling hearing. So the latest seal looked like it was October 11, 2024. Oh no, October 15, 2020. Let me see when the latest seal. Oh, he got a couple of them in.